This video is independent training created by TripleTron and me, Marcus Miller. It is not official LeadsLeap training, and TripleTron is not owned, operated, or endorsed by LeadsLeap. Some links shared in this training may be affiliate links, which means we may earn a commission if you choose to join or upgrade through them at no extra cost to you. This training is for educational purposes only. Results are not guaranteed. Your results depend on your own effort, consistency, marketing activity, follow-up, traffic, and business decisions. Hello, and welcome to day 25 of the TripleTron LeadsLeap Masterclass 30-day launch sprint. Today, we are going to talk about turning your first 30 days into a long-term marketing routine, because here is something important to understand. The 30-day launch sprint is not just about completing 30 lessons. It is about building habits. It is about learning how to think like a marketer. It is about creating a system you can continue using after the sprint is over. A lot of people get excited when they start something new. They watch a few lessons and they set up a few tools. They promote for a few days. Then the excitement fades, and when the excitement fades, the activity stops. That is why routine matters. Motivation can help you start, but routine helps you continue. If you want to build something real online, you need a repeatable process. Not something you only do when you feel excited, not something you only do when everything is perfect. A simple process you can come back to again and again. That is what today is about. By now, you have already started building several important pieces. You have been learning how to connect your LeadsLeap and TripleTron system. You have been learning how to write follow-up emails. You have been learning how to create ad messages. You have been learning how to test links. You have been learning how to read stats. You have been learning how to improve your capture page and follow-up. Now the question becomes, how do you keep going after the first 30 days? The answer is simple. You turn the lessons into a weekly routine. A long-term routine does not have to be complicated. In fact, it should be simple enough that you can actually follow it. Here is a basic weekly routine. Promote your main link. Review your traffic stats. Improve one message or page, add or improve one follow-up email. Review your leads. Repeat the process next week. That is a real marketing routine. It keeps you active, it keeps you learning, it keeps you improving, and it keeps your system moving forward. Now let's break that down. First, promote your main link. Traffic is the front door of your system. If nobody sees your message, nobody can click. If nobody clicks, nobody can become a lead. If nobody becomes a lead, your follow-up has nobody to talk to, so promotion must become part of your routine. That does not mean you spam links everywhere. It means you promote with purpose. Use the ad message you created, use the traffic source you selected, use the link path you tested, show up consistently. Second, review your traffic stats. You need to know what is happening. Are you getting clicks? Are you getting leads? Are people opening your emails? Are they clicking your links? Are they taking the next step? Stats help you see the truth. Not what you hope is happening, not what you guess is happening, what is actually happening. And once you can see what is happening, you can improve. Third, improve one message or page. This is very important. Do not try to fix everything at once. Each week, choose one thing to improve. Maybe it is your ad hook. Maybe it is your capture page headline. Maybe it is your button text. Maybe it is your first email subject line. Maybe it is your call to action. One improvement per week may not sound like a lot, but over time it adds up. If you improve one thing every week for a few months, your system can become much stronger. Fourth, add or improve one follow-up email. Your follow-up system should continue growing. Start with a simple sequence, then build from there. Maybe you add a new training email. Maybe you improve your welcome message. Maybe you add a reminder email. Maybe you add a story email. Maybe you add an email that answers a common question. The goal is to keep building the relationship after someone joins your list. Follow-up is not a one-time task. It is part of your long-term system. Fifth, review your leads. Do not just count leads. Think about what those leads are doing. Are they opening your emails? Are they clicking? Are they watching the training? Are they taking action? Are they becoming members? Are they setting up their tools? This helps you understand the quality of your traffic and follow-up. A smaller list that engages is often more valuable than a larger list that ignores everything. So pay attention to engagement. Now let's talk about consistency. Consistency does not mean you do everything perfectly. It means you keep returning to the process. Some weeks will be better than others. Some days you will feel more focused. Some tests will work. Some tests will not. That is normal. The key is not to disappear. Keep showing up, keep promoting, keep reviewing, keep improving. That is how a system grows. Now, one mistake people make after a training series is over is they stop learning. They treat the 30 days like the finish line. But in reality, the 30 days are the foundation. After the 30 days, you should understand the basics better. You should understand your tools better. You should understand your message better. You should understand your traffic path better. Then you keep improving. The sprint helps you start. The routine helps you grow. That is the difference. Now let's talk about keeping your routine realistic. Do not create a routine so large that you cannot follow it. If you say, I am going to promote on 10 platforms every day, write 5 emails, create 3 videos, and study stats for 2 hours every night, you may burn out quickly. Start smaller. A realistic routine might be promote once per day, check stats twice per week, improve 1 page or email each week, add 1 new email per week, review everything every Sunday. That is manageable. You can always increase later, but first, build the habit. A routine you can follow is better than a routine that sounds impressive but never happens. Now let's connect this to TripleTron and LeadsLeap. TripleTron gives you the training path and promotional ecosystem. LeadsLeap gives you tools for traffic, tracking, list building, and follow-up. But the long-term results come from how you use those tools. Tools are only powerful when they are used consistently. A capture page does not help if nobody promotes it. A follow-up campaign does not help if no leads enter it. Stats do not help if nobody reviews them. Training does not help if nobody applies it. That is why your routine matters. It turns the tools into action. Now here is a simple monthly rhythm you can use after the 30-day launch sprint. Week 1, focus on traffic. Week 2, focus on capture page improvement. Week 3, focus on follow-up emails. Week 4, focus on review and adjustment. Then repeat. That gives you structure. You are not guessing what to do. You know where your focus is each week. Another option is a weekly rhythm. Monday, promote. Tuesday, promote and check stats. Wednesday, improve 1 message. Thursday, promote. Friday, review leads and emails. Saturday, create or improve 1 follow-up. Sunday, weekly review. Again, keep it simple. The exact days do not matter as much as the habit. Now let's talk about patience. Online marketing is not always instant. You may not see big results right away. That does not mean nothing is happening. You are building skills. You are building assets. You are building a list. You are building a follow-up system. You are learning what your audience responds to. Those things matter. A person who improves every week is much stronger than a person who jumps from one thing to another every few days. Patience and consistency create better decisions. Now, today's action step is simple. Create your long-term weekly routine. Write down how often you will promote, when you will check your stats, when you will review your leads, when you will improve your capture page or ad message, when you will work on follow-up emails, when you will do your weekly review. Keep it realistic, then commit to following it for the next 30 days after this sprint is complete. That is day 25 of the TripleTron LeadsLeap Masterclass. Today you learned that the 30-day launch sprint is not the finish line. It is the foundation. The real power comes when you turn these lessons into a routine you can keep using week after week. In the next lesson, we are going to talk about building confidence through repetition, because the more you repeat the right actions, the more natural your marketing process becomes. Subscribe to the channel, complete today's action step, and I will see you in day 26.